So, breaking news in the boxing world. So, Canelo Alvarez could be set to face WBC Cruiserweight champion. Yeah, you heard it right. Cruiserweight champion Ilunga makabu. This news comes after Canelo was approved by the WBC to be the next challenger for Ilunga makabu after a request was made by his trainer Eddie Reynoso at the mandatory challenger panel during the convention. Absolutely crazy by Canelo Alvarez if he does this. Absolutely crazy. Like, this guy is looking to do crazy things in boxing now, because Canelo has got to a point now where he's just looking to do the craziest things. He's looking to challenge himself in boxing because he's done everything. He's won multiple world titles. He's won all the belts. He's got all the money. You know what I mean? He's fought top fighters. So now he's just pushing it now to see how far he can go. Can he get that 5 weight divisions? Can he pick up 5 world titles in 5 weight classes? You know, he's looking to be great, Canelo Alvarez. He's looking to do something nobody has ever done since, well, Roy Jones did it. He moved up from middleweight to heavyweight. But Canelo Alvarez started his career off at 140 pounds. He started his career off at light welterweight when he was, 50? Yeah, he was 15 years old, but still 140 pounds to now fighting at 200 pounds against the WBC Cruiserweight champion is absolute craziness by Saul Canelo Alvarez. And a lot of people are saying this is very suspect. How is Canelo going through all these weight classes? That camp is obviously juicy. Obviously, Canelo's got popped before. Oscar Valdez, who trained there, has been popped. Like, you know, the Eddie Reynoso gym has come under a lot of suspicion over the years with tainted beef and Mexican beef, and that the camp's juicy. So, you know, that's just speculation at the end of the day. I'm not going to say anything, but, you know, a lot of people do feel that way. And there's a lot of mixed reactions about this cruiserweight title fight for Canelo Alvarez. A lot of people are saying, oh, why is he not fighting guys like Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez? Why is he going up and fighting weak champions in weak weight divisions nobody cares about? But, you know, David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo, they have nothing for Canelo Alvarez. Like, Canelo Alvarez, he doesn't need money. He could fight me in the parking lot, in a car park, and get paid 40 million. So money's not a big deal to Canelo Alvarez. He wants a challenge. He wants to fight these big guys and show that he can dominate them and take their belts. And that's what he's going to try and do with Ilunga makabu. Like, Jamal Charlo, he's got nothing for Canelo Alvarez. He'd have to come up in weight to fight Canelo. David Benavidez, personally, I thought that was going to be the next fight, and I like that fight. I like Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. I think that's a really good fight. But, you know, if Canelo doesn't see David Benavidez as somebody who has anything for him, then, you know, Canelo has the right to fight who he wants at this stage. Like, he's done everything. He's the #1 fighter in the world. He's the cash cow. Like, these guys are all fighting C-level fighters waiting for the lottery ticket to be cashed to fight Canelo Alvarez. Like, the ball is in Canelo's court. He can do what he wants. He will not be dictated to about who he fights. Like, he has no promotional banner. He's a free agent. He goes where he wants to. Like, these guys get told who to fight. Canelo Alvarez picks who he gets to fight. And I know a lot of people are not happy with the people Canelo's picking, but Canelo's going after the belts. He's going after the legacy. And yeah, there's better matchups for him in my opinion. But, you know, this guy just wants to challenge himself and he's daring to be great and be the first guy to do something like this since Roy Jones jumped up in 2003 to heavyweight and fought John Ruiz for the WBA heavyweight title. And obviously we all know Roy won that fight and he made history, and Canelo is looking to do something similar and become the first 5 weight division champion for Mexico. He was already the first undisputed champion for Mexico in his last fight, so he's just looking for another goal now, another legacy, because when you've got that much money and you've got that much fame and you've reached the pinnacle of the sport, you're going to need something to get you up for these fights. You know what I mean? You're going to need a challenge to make sure that you're in the gym training hard. Like, I don't think these guys like Jamal Charlo really excite Canelo Alvarez. So, you know, it's up to Canelo Alvarez what he does, and obviously the goal is to fight Ilunga makabu. I know a lot of people are not familiar with makabu because, you know, he's not a big name. He fights predominantly in Africa, defending his title. He fights in a cruiserweight division that's not very glamorous whatsoever. So, you know, Canelo Alvarez, in May could be fighting him, and I know a lot of people are not going to be happy about that, but at the same time, you've got to admire Canelo Alvarez for making such a big jump in weight if he does this in May 2022. So comment below in the comment section, what do you guys think of this? Do you think this is smart by Canelo? Do you think this is a good move? Do you think he should have just stayed where he was and fought David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo, or gone up and fought Dimitri Bivol and Artem Beterbiev at 175 pounds? Comment below in the comment section what you guys think.